Alright, so I'm back with another video on the homemade camper. Homemade enclosed trailer. So I ended up having a really bad water leak. And I mean really bad in the roof. That Dynaflex, I used some Dynaflex and some Sikaflex on the roof. The Sikaflex did fine, but the Dynaflex says that it's for exterior, but I mean, it just turned to absolute mush. Look at this stuff. And I let this dry for quite some time in the garage, about 2 weeks actually, before I ever pulled this camper outside in the elements. And all of that bubbled up and ended up with water underneath it. I could literally grab it and just pull it off with my fingers. I didn't even have to even scrape on it. So anyways, I ended up going and removing all that, which was a little bit time consuming. And I didn't have many options as far as resealing the roof of this thing. I put a tarp on it, but the problem is the condensation would get under the tarp from the cold weather. It would get a little warmer, a little bit colder, and I would end up with water underneath the tarp still, and then water inside the camper. So my only option basically was to go with this. This is actually made for metal flashing, made for chimneys and flat roofs. Says you can install this stuff in the rain. You can apply it in the rain. I went through and dried everything off. I didn't apply it in the rain, but I did dry the roof off, and then I went through and put this on. This is basically like an asphalt tar type of stuff. It does dry, but it dries kind of doughy almost. It's still soft and somewhat squishy, but it doesn't get real hard. So this is $46 for 5 gallons. I'm going to take you up top and show you what it looks like up top. This is really my only option as far as right now at this point, because I couldn't get this back in the garage. So this is what it looks like up top now. Now I may go through once it warms up. Not like it's going to matter because you can't see the roof, but it says this stuff's paintable also. I got some of this stuff left over from the last camper I did, so I may go through and put some of this on just to cover all that black up. It's not really a big deal, and it's not going to hurt having this up there. So I'm going to take you inside and show you the inside where all the water was coming in. I had some serious leaks inside of this thing, and it was ruining all my hard work that I put into this. So I had to do something. So you can see the floor right there. That was all coming mainly out of right here and other areas. You can see all these other areas. All my seams where my aluminum sheet metal came together, they were all leaking. And it was mainly all where that Dynaflex was. Some of it was the other stuff, some of them areas. But I'm guessing it had to just be because of the temperature when I applied this stuff. But that other stuff I just put on says it can be applied in 0-degree temperature. So you can see these staples right here. That was where I went through and put all my sheet metal down. I glued all that down as well, all that aluminum. But I sealed over every single one of those. But it was just leaking big time. I mean, the whole roof, everywhere I had sealant was leaking. Just about. Over here, I got some here, which that was coming out of the roof and coming down. But anyways, I'm going to give this thing about a week. Make sure I don't get any more water inside of it. And then I'm going to continue on with finishing this rear door and trying to get the inside done. So that's it for now. Last video was when I made those wheel tubs. I still haven't bolted those in to the floor or anything yet, but that's where I'm at right now on my build, unfortunately.